Returning for another outstanding performance, the pizza. Awesome. Pizza on the table if anybody wants a pizza.
Pizza is the psychedelic food.
Okay, so I know everybody's socializing, but I do want to get everybody's attention. We just actually had a representative from SOU come in and said, well, you guys are actually supposed to vacate the room by 8:30, and I said, that's a load of crap. I'm the person who filled out the contract, and there was no clause about vacating the room until 8:30. We're here till 9. She said, well, as long as everybody leaves by 9. But anyway, just so you know, SOU's getting a little hostile with us, so we want to keep things moving. Let's welcome Justin Panic up onto the stage with his amazing, we don't even know what it's going to be until it happens. Girl, psycho, hacking, something or other.
Strap in. Seatbelts on.
Is it okay if I bring one of these trees up here?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, man. Yes.
It's better. It's kind of like more naturey. That's what I'm going for. But we're not going to talk about nature today. I do like trees, these are fake ones. Just going to look around, do some scanning here. How's it going? Can't see me? All right. Move the tree back a little bit. So I was driving down the non-super, non-information highway the other day, contemplating, as I often do, platonic forms and unusual and remote landscapes, and sometimes platonic landscapes. Imperfect permafrost plateaus and golden fjords and noble estuaries, and answers to important questions like, are we really just featherless bipeds, as Plato quipped? And what kind of psychedelics did Plato take? I was in reverence. Oh, by the way, sorry. There we go. I was in reverence of the rain the other day. Put into a hypnotic state by the metronome rhythm of the windshield wipers and the streaming rivulets, missing all my exits until there were no exits, turning an otherwise bucolic Sunday cruise into an existential Sartrean affair. The rain is like the delicious dark side of a sunny day, and a reminder that there's always joy in the darkness, if you happen to be glancing in the right direction and with the appropriate intentions. The sun could be beautiful medicine, but at times a little too intense. Kind of like that irritating hyperkinetic person at a social gathering who raves on about carbon offset or blockchain or full contact origami or wrestling mythical beasts or whatever. But you sit with it and you learn to let go, whereas the rain is that silent but penetrating participant. The sun is not what it used to be, that fiery god that required occasional sacrifices. You know, I was fanning through the high-priced treasures of Hammacher Schlemmer at a fairly rapid clip, actually using it as a cooling device when the sun was too intense. And lo and behold, there it was, the sun itself, a $1 trillion catalog item, now a mere semiological reduction. You can't sell rain, and that's just too damn slippery. It remains somehow sacred and symbolic. When it's a drizzle, it's soft and gentle, but when it rages, you migrate further inward to that fire. that dances below the stillness of the mantelpiece. I like the cleansing action of the rain. I like the smell, because during the rain there's lower pressure, which causes environmental elements to waft and dance in front of our noses. It heightens our senses beyond our eyes, and is a reminder that it's okay to cry. The rain is like that wise old woman who taps you on the shoulder and says, this is important, or go this way, not that way, or go whichever way you like, what the fuck do I care? Or she says something really bizarre that gets under your skin, forces you to think, I guess I can't think my way through this one. What sound does a one-handed clap make? Did you know that you left your galoshes on the lanai and that your umbrella is leaning slightly to the left as the ancient serpent slithers through the unmowed grass of your mind? I don't know what that means. No one knows what the hell that means, but that's okay. Just let it go. Just let it drip on you. Like watching a classic film and not really thinking about the plot or the characters or the archetypes. Just letting it flow over you like a warm shower of words and art. Okay, did you get that?
Every word.
Good. Excellent. All right, so welcome. I'm Prana Shakti Rainstorm Spice. That's my spiritual name. I just made that up just now, so that's going to be my spiritual name for tonight. By the way, I'm seeing a sea of red eyes, which is great because you got the memo. So you're supposed to be a little high for this talk. I don't know if some of you got the memo, but if you didn't, that's okay. It'll be slightly less interesting. But the good news is you probably won't be reaching into your bags for snacks because there's no intermission. Sorry, folks. This sort of ode to rain is kind of something that I do, not to rain, but to different things, colors, rain, whatever. It's sort of like a warm-up to kind of ease us into this journey and plant seeds of openness and flexibility, and to highlight the importance of having no expectations whatsoever. And this is sort of the tone of my talk. It's kind of like, so, you know, when you go to the gym, you go work out, you pump iron or whatever it is they're pumping, polycarbon reinforced nanometals, I don't know what they're pumping these days, but it's a safety issue. I don't want to injure myself. So, that silence at the beginning too, it wasn't a lot of silence, but it was a way of trying to tune into your nervous system, and a way to demonstrate the importance of experiential life, to feel rather than to grasp intellectually. And just like how I talked about last year, there's more density and more energy within a cubic centimeter of space than all the matter in the observable universe. There's also that horizontal density, that relationship that's so important. So we're kind of really like, you know, we're all one in a way. If you can imagine like a microorganism and like I'm kind of like the flagellate-like tail and you guys are the body. Wait a minute, that makes me an ass, I guess. Okay, it was horrible metaphor. But in short, what I'm saying is let what I say drip on you and let me feel your bodies. Well, I came out horribly wrong. Or didn't, unless you guys are into that. And if you are, I am too, okay? This is a collaborative relationship. So, this talk is really about experiential life and leveraging the energy, the power, kind of essence of our surroundings, of which we're an integral component. So it really becomes a way not of manipulating the other, but of fine-tuning important aspects of ourselves. And one thing that I learned in many psychedelic sessions is there's this sort of four-way, it's almost like a four-way outlet connection. And if you take care of that, it's like everything else is taken care of. It's the vertical connection to the divine and then to the earth, and then there's that horizontal connection. And we spend so much time, reading self-help books and watching self-help videos, and even taking more psychedelics. But if we're off balance, if we don't have that pristine four-way connection, it clogs the system, I guess you could say. Another key point is that we're often defined and limited by culturally mediated constructs, like viewing technology only by the limited or narrow definition of its mechanical or digital nature, uses, or applications. Right? Ayahuasca, for example, is like a biological technology or a spiritual technology, leveraging the energy and essence of social situations or obstacles as its own sort of technology. So by broadening our sort of conceptual, ontological, and linguistic spheres, we can produce an infinite expansion of possibilities. I mean, imagine the societal implications of referring to ayahuasca as a